this week's edition of CGConnect, brought to you by Clifford, Gouldson lawyers. This week I thought I'd speak with you a little bit about some recent activities that we've been up to in Clifford, Gouldson lawyers. Last week I was very lucky to be invited along by His Worship the Mayor Paul Antonio to a business round table. Recently the Mayor and some staff of the Toowoomba Regional Council travelled to Singapore for a visit to various locations exploring the technologies around a smart city. Toowoomba is in a very fortunate position where it has the financial capability and the will to look at what smart city technology it can introduce into our region. And certainly Clifford Gouldson lawyers applauds the Mayor and his fellow councillors and the Council for this initiative. How exciting would it be to see some really amazing technologies come into our community, whether that be by way of street poles, lighting, solar powered, data collection, or whether it be by way of a make it space where collaborative startup businesses involved in a variety of activities can all collaborate and work together. There's a lot of things that we can look forward to as this particular policy of law of His Worship the Mayor is rolled out. Another thing that I've noticed lately is we're seemingly receiving a lot of feedback from clients and referrers about availability. Lawyers typically aren't quite as available as they should be. I'm sure we've all experienced that very frustrating situation where you phone to speak to a lawyer and they're never available. What you start to get the impression is that they're screening calls and they're checking with the lawyer whether or not the lawyer wants to take your call. We can't stand that. We think that's really not good business practice. From our perspective at Clifford Gouldson lawyers, we don't screen calls. If there's a phone call made and it can be put through, it is put through unannounced. Now obviously there are times when we're all working on urgent matters, or we might have court deadlines, and in that situation then our staff are allowed to lock themselves away while they're working on that urgent matter. But outside of those situations, you really need to be available to take calls. Our policy at Clifford Gouldson is to return calls within a couple of hours of a message being left, and certainly we strive to achieve that policy and to respond to emails within a day of receipt. And we like to think that that's providing our clients and our referrers with the sort of access that is required in this day and age. Anyway, until we speak again, all the best to you, your business and your family. Bye bye.